Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. I hope everybody is well. Today's video is going to be about Harry Kane. A second bid is coming in for £70 million. Spurs are going on their pre-season tour to Thailand to play three friendlies against Leicester City, West Ham and Roma. But at the moment with no new centre-backs. And is Hugo Lloris on his way to PSG? All this and more in a couple of seconds. So, good afternoon. Yep, as reported last night by 3 or 4 different journalists, Bayern Munich are apparently going to come back in the next 24 to 48 hours with an improved offer for Harry Kane. Now, I use the word improved with tongue firmly lodged in cheek. 70 million is apparently going to be the number that they offer. Now, I don't know about you. And I'm all for, if Harry Kane wants to leave, I'm all for getting some money for him. But £70 million? Are we real? Are Bayern Munich being real? £70 million, surely. Levy won't even entertain a phone call, will he, at £70 million? He might get a fax and rip it up. I know it's not the 1990s, but you know what I mean. £70 million. How high do we think Bayern Munich can go? £70 million. Let's be really, really honest, people. If Harry Kane is going to go anywhere, that number needs to start with a 9. For me, it needs to start with a 9. I think anything 90 million north, and I think for a player who's 30 years of age, 1 year left on his contract, who potentially has said he doesn't want to be at Spurs anymore. Obviously, we don't know that. If all of those scenarios line up, then I think 90 million north is a very good price. But 70 million, come on, get out of here, Bayern. £70 million. Kai Havertz just went for 65 million. Harry Kane for 70 million. Come on. So who thinks Bayern will come in with a 70 million bid? Is this just paper talk? Who thinks that if that is rejected, which I'm sure it will be, that they'll come back again? Do Bayern then come back again with 80 million plus add-ons? Maybe a player coming the other way. Not that I can imagine many Bayern Munich players would want to join Tottenham Hotspur. But what do you think? Is this just paper talk? Because this will not go away, will it? Harry Kane to Bayern Munich will not go away. Now, all of this, obviously, reporting this now. Sorry, I didn't report this now, but it's being reported now. And this is a day before Harry Kane is due back at Hotspur Way to train Monday to Thursday before we fly out to our pre-season tour of Thailand. Now, that leads me on nicely. So let me know, firstly, Harry Kane, 70 million. Does anyone pick the phone up at that? Is that bid laughed at? Oh, are they mocking us? Do we mock them? 70 million. But the pre-season tour. So apparently we fly out, is it late Thursday night, Friday morning, to go to Thailand, where we will play games against West Ham, Leicester City and Roma. Now, many fans, I think, are in the same boat as me. Absolutely baffled and worried the fact that we could be flying out for a pre-season tour without any new centre-backs. Now, yes, there's other positions on the pitch that we need to strengthen. But how many transfer windows are we going to do this? Get the centre-backs into the football club. This is embarrassing now. People will say it doesn't matter when it gets done as long as it gets done before the window shuts. But that's not true. That's not thinking strategically. That's not thinking with a plan. Surely you want your new players going on tour, or the main ones. You want the main ones that will be in the 11. They've got to be on tour so they can get some minutes under their belt playing with their new teammates, working with their new manager. understanding the style of play, the ethos, the plan, the interchange of positions, the overlaps, the in possession, out of possession, corners, free kicks, you name it. All of the basics of football, football 101. And yet, as it stands, granted, there's still 4 more working days in terms of Monday to Thursday to get bids in, have them accepted, get the player having the medical and have him on the plane. Can you see it happening? Maybe one. But surely we need more than one centre half. Surely we need a second centre half. Surely to goodness, we will run this club properly just once. It was over 10 days ago now that Romano announced that we were in conversations with Wolfsburg and Bayer Leverkusen from the Bundesliga, respectively, for Mickey van der Ven and Tapsoba. And now 10 to 12 days later, what is nearly 2 weeks later, we're still sitting here with no concrete bids in. Doesn't look like any of them are joining anytime soon. We need this to land. And what will happen is when we get one of them over the line, people will praise Levy. Oh, he's gone and got that. This should have been done years ago. If not years ago, in this window, it should have been done weeks ago. How do we get this so badly wrong all the time? I'm really happy with Vicario. I'm happy with Maddison. But none of this means anything if we do not shore up that back line. I've tried, everyone will see, for the last month to be more positive since the signing of Ange Postecoglou. I like Postecoglou. I like his style of play. I like his ethos. I like what he stands for. But that alone and signing James Maddison as a playmaker doesn't change the fact that our biggest issue for years and years and years has been our ability to defend, or our inability to defend, as it may be seen. And yet here we are, still waiting. Now, yes, there's a long way to go of the window yet, but why can't we get things done quickly? Why can't we plan? Why can't we be strategic? Of course, I'll be happy if we get 2 new centre-backs in the next couple of weeks, but this should be done this week. It should have been wrapped up a week ago. Why do other clubs seem to put in a bid and then 2 days later there's a medical and they're signing? But when it's Spurs, it seems to be that we have to talk for 10 days, 2 weeks. We're not signing £100 million players. These deals shouldn't be that difficult. Let me know your thoughts. Starting pre-season with Dyer, Davis, Roden, Tanganga. It scares me. It really scares me. And the last bit of news is emerged today. Duncan Castles, among other people, have reported that PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, are looking to buy Hugo Lloris from Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, Hugo Lloris, he will lose his number 1 spot this year. Spurs have invested £17 million into Vicario. But lots of people talking about possibly Lloris going out to Saudi Arabia for a payday. Some people saying he'd go back to Lyon. But it looks like PSG want to win that race to have him at the club. Is that a good move for Hugo Lloris? If he goes, will it be on a free? Will we rip up his contract? Will we get a nominal fee for him? Maybe 5 million, 4 million? Let me know your thoughts. Whatever happens, I wish Hugo luck. I really, really do, because there were talks that he might be going to Inter, but Inter Milan are in talks with 2 keepers at the moment, one of which being Sommer from Bayern Munich, Jurgen Sommer. So for me, it looks like PSG could be a likely destination for him. All I know is he's been a good servant for Spurs, probably outstayed his welcome by a couple of years, but I wish him very, very, very well. During that time, he's been with us. He's played in finals for us. He's captained the club on hundreds of occasions, and he's also won a World Cup. Great career he's had, and good luck to him. So all in all, I'll wrap up the video by saying this. Tonight, I am back with Tapin Tobes and Fuad Kadani, a star-studded lineup for the Spurs review. That will be at 8 p.m. tonight. Please get over there and watch us. It should be a good viewing, should be a good show as we get those two lads' opinion on all things Spurs just before we go for our pre-season tour. At 6:30, I'll be live with Terry Flewers doing a straight facts show, talking all things Tottenham Hotspur. So please join in that at 6:30. Other than that, please like, please subscribe. Thank you for all the subscribers. I really, really do appreciate it. Onwards and upwards. And as always, come on, you Spurs.